just turn around and leave me. The tear in my eye drops on the floor alongside my speed. My knees are drenching in the blood I spill just to get here. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames. My lonely way. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames. My lonely way. I never pray to God anymore. I'd rather no one hurt me. Redemption, I have waited for you to come and drown all my sins. My knees are drenching in the blood I spill just to get here. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames. Everything I had went up in flames. My lonely way.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to.
All right, I am going to take Gelish foundation, and if you've been with me, you know. I did touch up a few nails, so I'm only going to show this part once, just because I feel like I show it in every video lately. all I'm gonna do is take the gelish foundation, and then I am going to take a builder gel and just put a nice clear layer over it. I actually grabbed the Beatles one. If you watched my other one, I can link it above, of me trying out the pink one. Loved it so much, I went out and bought the clear one. I did buy it myself. This was not PR, so that goes to show you I really enjoyed the pink one. So I'm just taking a nice thin layer. I'm not going to build this up at all. So if you started from scratch, all you'll be doing is the same steps I'm doing here. I filed my nail down as much as possible before going in with my prep, just so I can keep this super thin, which is what I want to do, because I do not want bulky nails, especially with glitter gel, because it can end up looking extra bulky. So that again was just a super thin layer, but I am going to level it. So I'm turning it down and turning it back over, and you can see we are pretty level. There's a little bit of an indent there, but I'm not too worried about it. And then I'm gonna cure.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm gonna take Perfect Black. I just went ahead and buffed and then cleansed my nails, so they are all ready to go. Now, my recommendation for this, since we are putting a glitter on top, do not use a lot. Think about every time you add a layer of something, it is going to make it thicker. Granted, this gel polish is very thin, so you don't have to worry about the thickness, but let's say if you're using a gel paint that's a little bit thicker, that is also adding thickness to your nail. So keep that in mind when you are adding products, and the way we're gonna keep it thin is by using thinner products, except for the glitter gel, if that makes sense. So I've unloaded most of my brush, placing my brush down. I'm trying to get on camera, but I need to see as well. Maybe if I lower this light and I stick my head over it. Don't judge me. Okay, so I am pushing back to the cuticle and pulling down. So, not sure if you can see, there's a decent line there. If you are looking up, you can see there is space there. Do not push it all the way back. You don't need to. It's fine, trust me. Using my other hand, other part of my hand to brace myself, and I'm rolling the gel polish towards that outer edge and coming back to the center. I really hope that was on camera. So grabbing this side, rolling that gel polish, so I'm letting the brush kind of fan out and doing it. Okay, pushing back to the cuticle in the corner, letting it fan out, and I feel myself shaking. All right, so that is fully cured. Normally I like to flash cure my gel and then put them all the way in. I find with Madam Glam, if you do a flash cure, it has to be very long. So I just give it a full cure, usually when I'm doing my thumb. That way I don't get any wrinkles or anything like that, okay? Unloading the brush. Again, there's not much on this brush. You can see it's super thin. Like I'm scraping it on. I'm not quite sure if you can, like it's not super opaque because I am using such a thin layer. 2 thin layers of this is so opaque, so I'm kind of just doing a nice thin one. Pushing back. And yes, I hold my breath. Coming down the side, again, moving my brush to the center, because that will, it doesn't alleviate me touching the side. Let me tell you that. It just helps me not touch it as much. Let's just say that.
I don't wanna fight anymore. Just turn around and leave me. The tear in my eye drops on the floor alongside my speed. My knees are drenching in the blood I spill just to get here. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames, my lonely way. When I look
All right, I'm taking Black Magic from Light Elegance. If you do not have a glitter gel, like a glitter gel, you can take glitter and clear gel. You could take the Beetles gel, which I have a million things on my desk right here. You could take the Beetles gel and mix glitter with it. You could put a thin layer of Beetles gel and then put glitter down. Many different ways to use glitter gel. It does not have to be in a pot like this. I'm so excited to use this. I haven't even swatched it yet, because when you're watching the swatch video of this, I haven't done it yet. Okay, so I'm taking a nice thin layer. Again, we do not want lots and lots and lots of thickness here. So just taking it back. Bringing it down. So you can see we are still super thin. We are not built out whatsoever. So what I like to do to keep this super thin, I have my nice slip layer, meaning I have it all over the nail. You could do this two ways. You could go ahead and cure this and then do another slip layer, or you can do just what I'm doing now and is taking a larger bead and I am placing it in the center. Sorry, this is having trouble focusing. I'm placing it in the center and I am walking it down the nail. Okay. Making it all the way to the edge. Like so. And then flipping it upside down to bring that gel back to the center. All right, so this is what I'm left with. You can see we almost have that perfect shape. Obviously it is bumpy, so I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to build it up, but first I'm going to do all of the black on my nails, or black glitter gel on my nails.
I never.
All right, again, doing that slip layer. And if you notice, I still unload the brush in the middle and push back to the cuticle area. I just love this glitter. Okay, so we have our slip layer down and it looks beautiful just like that. You can absolutely do that as well, but I want this to be like a full-on glitter. So again, taking that bigger bead, letting it level out. And pulling it down ever so slightly, whoopsies, before I go up and flip my hand. Okay. Okay, that's the layer again. Whoops. Bigger bead in the middle back, I guess. And then just help it down. And if you need a small striping brush to assist, feel free. I'm all about making my life easier than harder. Okay, the last guy. Obviously, oh, sorry about that. Obviously our bigger bead, I can speak more good today. Bigger bead is going to be substantially smaller on the pinky. All right, now we're going to come in with our encapsulation gel. I'm using that Beetles gel, this one right there. And again, it's okay if it looks ugly. We have to file it as well. Okay, doing that slip layer again. And I'm just going to grab a smaller bead because I'm gonna grab a smaller bead because we did use the glitter gel to build up our nail as well. So you do not need as much gel. Okay, gonna flip it over. All right. Again, doing the encapsulation. And we do not need a lot of gel at all. Bead. Focus. Okay, bead. And then just bringing it down the nail. Capping. Yes, your edge of your nail is going to look a little bit wider because we are going over that free edge, so the gel does not pull back. All right, here they are filed and buffed, and I did actually go in with the gel polish again to cap the tips, just to give it a nice seamless look. And you can tell, nice and thin. I don't have it super long. So I don't have them super long, so my apex is pretty small, but it is there. And then again, the tips of the nails are not super, super thick. Think credit card length or like thickness. And let's get to top coating. I am dying to see this shiny. Y'all, this is probably my favorite glitter. Thank you, Light Elegance, for hearing your nail techs, I am not a nail tech, about bringing this back. All right, here is the finished product. This glitter is just so shiny, I literally can't. Like, look at that. Look at how shiny that is. I can see why this was a huge popular color. I don't even know if that was English. And I hope these tips and tricks were able to improve your thickness of your nails when using glitter gel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Y'all don't hate me. I just can't do square, coffin, whatever it is. These aren't perfectly shaped by any stretch of the imagination, but I could care less. I had these out in the daylight, and I will try to remember to insert a video